it's not uncommon in my experience where somebody may move from one state to another and they have estate planning issues and have to have them reviewed. So I imagine part of that, part of your business must be, hey, I'm moving from New York to Florida and I'm buying a new house. I need to update my plan. But does the law apply and is the system still in place to protect me? Do you review plans that are done by other attorneys and or just redo new ones, or what's the process when people move from one state to another?
Yeah, and we see that a lot. It seems like just in the past few years, maybe it was a COVID thing, maybe it was an economy thing, but we do see a lot of people these days moving from one state to another. Maybe they're wanting to be closer to children and grandchildren, and children are scattered all over the country. So we do see we do get a lot of inquiries from people who are moving from one state to another. And maybe we get so many of those inquiries because we kind of marketed ourselves that way as America's estate planning lawyers rather than Paul Rablais' law office on the corner of the street. So yeah, and we recognize state laws are different, and we've done our research and we understand different rules on trusts and wills and powers of attorney, and we've created our own kind of document preparation system that is state specific. So if somebody moves from one state to another and we need to update their powers of attorney, for example, to comply with the rules of the state where that person moved, we're equipped to do all of that. So yeah, I do see people moving. Bill, do you see some of the kind of more, maybe more of that activity than maybe 10 or 20 years ago, of people kind of making that decision to move to another state? Are you seeing that a little more?
Well, our Governor Newsom, I think, is the man of the year at U-Haul, in that we lead the country in outbound U-Haul rentals,
Right.
exceeding inbound. So what I've seen as a real estate agent is a lot of people selling homes and moving to Nevada, Arizona, Texas, Tennessee, some Florida. Not as much Florida here in California as maybe coming from the East Coast, but some to Florida as well. So definitely we see a lot of outbound. And as a real estate agent, I'm a listing agent, so that works for me. I know a lot of agents struggle because there's many buyers. So that's part of it. And I think that, again, the reason why I've taken a big interest in estate planning is those people who don't have a plan at that stage of life for sure should be thinking about it. You're changing states, different laws, but they're also kind of accumulating all the resources. So if you're moving from California to, your next retirement home, hopefully in Nashville or Texas or wherever, good time to think about, well, what's everything we have? Where is it? And if we're incapacitated, who's going to help us through this, or who do we want to help in the next generation?